Hey, what's up guys, this is DJ. New and updated mods have been released on the mod hub for Farm Sim 22. In total, we got 25 mods today, plus we had 2 from over the weekend. For all platforms in total, we have 15 new and 5 updates. And for PC and Mac players, we have 3 new and 4 updates. In today's video, I'll show you all the new mods, plus their customization, and we'll review all the mods that got updated and show you some of the updates as well. Starting off today with new mods for all platforms, we got the Massey Ferguson 3640 from Talon and Eric Isaac and Agro Mods. I'm just going around the header there. Here's the combine. We got a couple different ones of these. So we have a 3640 and a 3640, but that one weighs more. You're welcome. As far as your customization goes, 100 horsepower variable transmission, 555 liters of fuel, 12 miles an hour, and holds 4,500 liters. Wheel brands bring us Lizard. We also have Trelleborg, Michelin, BKT, and back to Lizard again. Lizard got a couple different interesting new tires in there, which is kind of nice. Trelleborg is nothing, Michelin is nothing, BKT, we have wide tires, chunky boys. And then back into Lizard again. Cabin offers the original. We also have a regular cabin, cabin plus, and then back to the open cab. Exhaust, we have, well, exhaust, and then we have a couple versions of that. Antenna, left and right, or just the right, or not at all. Secondary lighting, we've got some extra lighting on here. That's nice. Spreader, we have spreader or chopper, but it'll do either one that you want to. Capacities, we have fuel tank, which adds an extra almost 300 liters. And then we have rim colors as well, a couple different ones through there. Now, I'm interested to see if we have the, yeah, there they are. So we've got track options for this version of the Combine Harvester, which is pretty darn cool. And again, the header, 5 meters, 6 miles an hour. Not too bad. Pretty sweet little rig. Next up from Polycount Modding, we have the Fiat 420. Yeah, man. This is available in a 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive option. 42 horsepower, as you would expect on here. Manual transmission, 40 liters of fuel, 16 miles per hour. Very light as well, only 1.9 tons. Front weight, we've got yes or no. That's going to add an extra 200 kilograms. Wheel options, broad, inverted. Then we have the 4-wheel drive with standard, broad, and inverted. I do like those inverted. Those look pretty cool. Let's go with a standard wheel setup there. We do have the Fiat Agri on there if you want, but we'll keep the orange. We will lease it. And as with all classic tractors, we'll have a listen. Let's keep it going, but a new tractor this time around. The John Deere 6M Series Black Edition from Vinco Mods. 130 horsepower manual plus power shift transmission. We got 175 liters of fuel, 24 miles an hour at 5.9 tons. Engine options, we got the 130, we got a 140, and back in between those. Wheel options include Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Midas, BKT, Bradstein, Nokia, and back in. We do have a couple interesting things through here, but let's see. Oh, we do have duals. Sweet. We still have having dual wheels on there. And then we've got other stuff as well. We do have the yellow hub in the middle. We'll see if we can change that. Window options. We've got a couple different options through there. We can almost pretty much black out the whole thing if you actually literally black out. You can just barely see through there. Fenders. We've got yes and no. Toolbox. Yes and no. Front loader option. We got a John Deere or nothing. And then for your main color, we actually have a lot of different things. So we have standard, matte, polished, light pearly, matte metal, and polished metal. So basically have chrome is what that is. You can do a lot of stuff through here. What do we start with? Let's spot that out. Main color, so we start with a matte metal 2. So you can change up a few different things through here if you really like. It looks like maybe standard light green. Nah, standard green. That's definitely the color. The inside, we could change up that as well. Ooh, I like that in black. That looks good. And then we've got a color option for the seat and rim colors. Looks like we have that as well. So you can not make this a blackout edition if you really want to. It's a lot of customization. Next up, we have the Lizard P93S Pack. We've got 3 different trailers in here. One is a bell trailer. We've also got a tipper trailer. And lastly, a logging trailer. How cool is that? Man, that thing looks really good too. High detail. Let's take a look at the tipper trailer itself. 5.5 thousand liter capacity. Bump that up to 8,200 or 11,400. We've even got an auger on the 8,400. And we have a silage 23.4. Looks like a cage in there. You can change that up to a couple different side versions. Wheel options from Midas. We also have Continental, which I think most people use. Michelin. We also have Nucky and Friedstein. And then back in again. Really incredible looking tire options on here. Yo, where's my Continentals at? Yo, those look so good. It's almost dumb how good those look. Chain, yes and no. So we got a chain across the middle. Back fenders, so we have with light covers. We also have without light covers. Okay, not too crazy there. Apron, we have standard, we have original, we have new narrow, new wide, and back to standard again. Marker, we have bottom position. Is this going to be on the front? Yeah, so we have bottom position, we have upper position, and then back and forth. So that's really it. We've also got sidewalls, which are metal or wood. Wood's definitely the way to go there. Decals or decals. We got a couple different options through there if you guys like. Numbering. You could even throw numbers on here, 1 through 12. That's funny. And then attachments. Trailer hitch on the back. Yep, do that and get yourself a couple of these. Hub colors. Holy cow, that's a bunch of colors. Let's go with this orange. It looks awesome. And then we've got frame color as well. And then body. Yeah, and then cross auger, which I didn't include. And then wire and cover color. And then rim color. There you go. Man, color options galore. This is kind of what I wish more options had. Hub color. Be nice if we had hub color on everything. Next, we have the Lizard 28-foot timber trailer from Jens Ilm. This weighs 4.6 tons on its own. Michelin tires come as standard, but you can also do some Trelleborgs or Nucky or Friedstein tires. Doesn't look like we have anything through there other than what you get as standard. Walls, we have no walls. We have a front wall 1, front wall 2, front wall 3, or no wall. Let's go front wall 1. Timber poles. Without them, we've got the 6 5-foot spikes. We have 6.5-foot spikes. Then we have 8, and then bigger as well. I like these. That looks pretty good right there. Decals, we have none. We have black decal, so it puts Lizard Timber Trailer right there on the very front for you guys. We could also do white as well, and you may need black or white depending on what color you make the whole thing, as you can change that. No rim colors, which is kind of disappointing, and you cannot change the color of the top of the poles either, as you can on most models, but what you see here is what you get. Okay, I've been waiting a long time to see this on consoles. This is the Lizard Prima 5. So there is a version of this sprayer that is PC and Mac only as the Gloria Prima 5. It's done pretty well. It's okay, 4.3 stars, 35 votes. This is I just got to show you. I just got to show you. No. Get me away from these tractors. Come on. It is this guy right here. I'm in it. Yes, start the engine. Oh boy, it's definitely a rolling sound instead of walking. Anyway, this is a pressure washer sprayer for liquid fertilizer and herbicide. It's got a 0.4 meter working width, and it holds 8 liters. Only 8, so it's really not too crazy, but it exists. It exists, man. You can unload it as well. There you go. A whole 8 liters. And you actually have to walk and like you're driving. Oh, that was quick. So if you're on console, you're going to be pulling down on the left trigger to go forward. And then when you moonwalk, you're going to have to hold the left trigger. Of course, our players were not meant to be moving around like this very much. But it's so cool. Oh, I love this. Next up, we have something else kind of cool. And if you're playing on Silver Run Forest or any other logging map, you may want to go with this because I've seen a couple mods that are similar to this, but nothing like this. This is the multi-blade from Ho-Fi. Weighs 800 kilograms, or 810 rather. It will pull 8 tons of logs. Design, we have folding mechanism, we have log forks, or nothing. Extensions, we have frame and grid, or nothing. Winch. Yes, 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 yes. Edge. So we have a straight edge on there. We have a serrated edge, or we have the rock edge. Pinks. Yep. You got those as well. I don't know what those do, but those do look nasty. Lights. We got big lights we can put up there. Warning stripes. So we have red and white, yellow and black. I love that. We have attacher type on the back. So we have 3-point or front loader or wheel loader. Yeah. Couple different ones through there. Main color, not a bunch, but probably more than you'll ever need for this type of thing. And then we've got this as well. Ooh, the pinks. Where's that? Yeah, we could change the color of those. Are you serious? Yeah. And then we have the edge, which I didn't put one on there. Then we have the extension color as well, which I didn't put an extension on here. But this is neat because it allows you to have a winch on a blade with so much customization. The detail on this thing looks incredible. This is a very highly detailed mod for what it is. I love it. Next, we've got the weight 1,000 kg. You can't even read it on there. I think that's on purpose, though. It weighs a ton. It's got a 3-point hookup, and it has a 3-point as well on it. So at least you're not losing anything. Got a trailer hitch on here as well. Main color, full color palette. Design color, let's just go with a gold there. Ooh, gold on the top. Yeah, can I do gold for the main color as well? I can't, darn. Design color, looks like we could change this up as well. Let's go red, that's going to be the chain. And then design on the very front and the frame. Not too bad, I mean, it's a weight. Speaking of weights, we have a concrete weight pack. So 350 kg, 820 kg, and 3,400 kg. It is literally a block of concrete. We do have your tractor triangles on there. You can use these on the front or the back, whatever you want. It is 3-point compatible. No customization on any of these. This one cracks me up. I want this. And we got some placeables for you guys as well, starting with the medium garage. Check how good this looks. You've got the brick right here with like missing. You could see inside there. We'll go ahead and open this up. Didn't see any latches or anything. Maybe there's one on the inside. Nope. I think this is just one of those where you open the door by pulling on the door to open it. All right, well, nothing wrong with that. Take a look inside. We have 2 bays that are completely drive-through, so that is nice. We got some smaller tractors. Maybe we'll do something like that. And we've got an entry here to the side as well. That's pretty sweet. We got a window. That's going to be a problem. Here we go. Finally got out. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Next is a cool one from JMZ. We have the Placeable Glowing Symbol Pack. You can do just about whatever you want. Of course, I'm totally not going to spell K-Bot sucks right now because that's definitely not something I would do. I should probably start thinking about other things that I could talk about. This is a pretty cool pack. A lot of different stuff. There's some numbers. Yep. 1 through 9. Yeah, there you go. Hang on. Let me put clutch over here. I'm sure I'm going to hear it for that one. Next, we have the Woodchips self-point from BK Mods. It literally is what it says it is. Get your wood chips, come over here, and sell them, and you will be just fine. Really easy to find this one. Go into productions, go into sell points, and it just takes wood chips. Simple. Next to last new one for all platforms today is the mixing mill from Missy B Modding. So this is kind of neat. Easily to find, go into productions, etc., etc. Of course, the building looks great. Let's come up here and take a look at what we've got. So we can make TMR. We can make pig food out of, wheat, barley, oats, or we can make it out of other things or even more things. We can also use a hay dryer if you want, a silage fermenter, and then we have a bio dryer as well, so we can actually get out. See if I can go over here to get this solid fertilizer. So you can do that as well. Ooh, my game is running real slow right now. I don't know what's going on, but let's back away slowly. Anyway, nonetheless, we got all kinds of stuff, dude. That's all right. That's pretty cool. You win. That's awesome. And your last new one for all platforms today is this guy. White lines. So we've got a couple different setups here, but the nice thing is you can make like a parking lot kind of thing. So you can do like that and like that. They come over here and go like boop, boop, boop. Now we got white lines on the ground. Instead of having to paint, instead of having to utilize a terrain tool or something like that, you can actually just put the white lines down as a placeable. And it's not selecting them to delete. Oh boy. I don't actually know how to delete these. That's fine. Let's make our way into some cross-play all-platform mod updates, starting with Fiat-Allis Ad9 version 1.1. The dozer blade connection with optional functions in configuration, level, or tillage has been added. Every tillage function, you will obtain a different tillage based on the working depth of the dozer blade. With a small working depth, you will get a land plowed, while the greater working depth, you get the double tillage, plowed and cultivated. It's pretty cool. So they do say that MB game functions require you to lower and raise the dozer blade for tillage. Not quite sure what that means. And so here it is. We can take a look at the leveler. We've got either leveler or tillage, which can be selected. Now, leveler is one thing, but tillage is something completely different. So let's go with dozer blade plus lift. Yeah, dozer blade plus lift. We'll give it the big engine, and then we'll go with a cabin just to see exactly what we've got here. Man, this thing sounds so good. Every time I load up this tractor, I'm like, oh, it sounds so great. This is for Pepe978, who's just done a fantastic job with this. And I've done such a bad job trying to connect it. Oh, because I don't have my HUD turned on. That would be a good reason why. So let's go over here and let's see what kind of ground we could pull up. I'm also going to pull up the help window as well. We have lower dozer blade. We have allow create fields, and then we can manually lower it. So if I drop it all the way down, it does nothing. However, if I click the lower button, it also doesn't do anything, at least here. When I allow create fields, now we are creating the fields. And if I lift up a little bit, it looks like, depending on, yeah, it's kind of finicky, but depending on where you raise and lower at, well, let's see if we can get this here. There we go. It'll either cultivate, as you can see, or plow? Yeah, there we go. It is a very different, I've never seen anything like this before. It is a very interesting way to do it, and it's kind of difficult to find that perfect spot, but I mean, you gotta start somewhere, and I'll take this 100%. I'll take this. Next up, the MAN TGX 26640 box pack version 1001. Cooling unit configuration has been fixed. Thirdly, we have the Lizard GD4HS pack version 1.002. Grain walls for the GD420HS have been added. Manual opening for hydraulic hatch, rim color configs, and more color configurations, blue, red, and green. So let's take a look at a few of these changes real quick. First is the grain wall. So we do have a grain wall now that has been added to that. Manual opening for hydraulic hitch on the 20HS as well. Let's see. Mud flask. No. Must just be a bit thing. And then, of course, we have different color configs as well. So main color here, they've added the blue, red, and green. And then more rim colors here as well. All of the above. Very nice. Your next to last mod update for crossplay all platforms today is the Lizard Tardis XL from Almatana. This is version 1.2 of the mod. They have added some new liquid stuff to this. So we have 2 trailers, a medium and an XL, 200,000 liters and 20,000 liters respectively. Also, they've widened the swath intake of the Tardis loading wagon up to 4 meters, making it absolutely ridiculous. The Tardis loading wagon now travels at 22 kilometers per hour. I think that's like, I don't know what it is. For miles per hour, we'll take a look. And then unloading the Tardis loader wagon and Tardis trailer is now faster. And here are those liquid tanks. They are the small ones. I believe these are the Joskin Aquatrans, the one we've had in the game forever. They work, so why not? She's taken these little itty bitty tankers that hold 200,000 liters. Absolutely insane. Let's see. We've got trailer board, BKT, Verstein tires. We can change a few of those up as well. Main color, we have the exact same color configurations as we do on the trailer, so that is nice to see, and everything changes. The only thing that doesn't change is going to be the hub on the inside. That's going to stay green, so I hope you like that. And lastly, today we have the mobile utilities from Yoast version 1.3, added mobile selling station and added the mobile wood warehouse. And here's the update to the mobile utilities mod. So again, we have the added mobile selling station, which is super cool. And then we have the mobile wood warehouse. Yes, this little guy, is a warehouse. You can pick it up, take it wherever you need to. Same thing with this as well. I'm not saying that this was one of my ideas, but I did recommend a mobile selling station for everything. And it's here. Oh my goodness. I love it. Here's a button I hadn't used in a while. Yes. All right. So how do these work? Well, of course, as you guys saw, you can pick these up, put them wherever you want to. The wood warehouse is interesting because it's a little itty bitty container. It's super cute. And it's actually a production. It is a mobile production, quite literally. You have the wood in and wood out. Now, it is going to cost you some money, but it is 1-to-1. You don't lose anything. It's going to cost $250 per month. You have 12,500 cycles, so you can move 12,500 liters in a month. Not too bad. Now, you've also got this little guy right here as well, which is it's a mobile selling station. Sell what you need to sell. Do you think? There you go. What do you guys think about these? Pretty intense, huh? This works just like any other wood selling point. You come up here, you click down on the left trigger to store your wood. For example, let's see if I can spawn some wood here. There we go. There's pine. Yes. Can I jump it here? Boop. Now it's gone. You can see I got 1,266 liters incoming, and immediately it looks like it's going to outgoing as well. That was fast. That was very fast. Good job, Yoast. Yeah. One of the cool things here is you've got storing. We've also got other ways. So we can spawn, sell, distribute, whatever you need to do. So this is nice. Grab it, take it into the woods with you. And then whenever you cut down a couple trees, come over here, boop, send them in here, and then send them to your sawmill or wherever you need to. I'm getting all choked up because this is just so awesome. We're good. Let's move on. There is one thing that you need to know about with these mods right here. So just like the other mobile utilities mods, wherever you place them down, they're going to reappear there. So for example, I jump into my productions, I jump into my factories here, and then we find our mobile utility for container, and I click it and drop it. Well, now I've got that. And then I go in here to my selling points, and I find my mobile utility sell point, and I go drop it there. Well, now, it's over here. But whenever I load back at the game, it's going to be back over there. Also, I'm not sure why this doesn't have a thing on top, but I'm absolutely terrified of it, so I'm just gonna back away. Making our way over to new mods for PC and Mac players today. The first one is the Donnelly trailer pack from Fast Farming. I probably expect to see a lizard version of this for all platforms at some point, but we'll just have to wait and see with that. Doesn't look like it'd be too hard. Regardless, we have 4 different trailers here. As you can see, they are all silage trailers. We've got between 17,800 and 21.9. Then we have 26.8, 31.3, and 35.7 on the large end. Now, Trelleborg tires, Michelin tires, BKT, Verstein, and back at again, we do have a standard in wide Trelleborg, but it looks like everything else is going to be just a standard tire. Decals, we have old and we have new. You will have to get up pretty close to see those. Silage side type of this one, we have 1 and 2. And then we got a couple different things through there. It's kind of nice. Reflectors, we have reflectors on the side. Reflectors being added to the back, which are red. And then the yellow ones on the side and red on the back. Handbrake, yes and no. So I'm trying to see exactly where this is added. Okay, I see where that is. So it's literally just a brake that you use with your hand. Cool. Main color here, we've got a couple different blues. We do have that forward blue, very nice. We've got red and we've got green. And we also have a couple different design colors as well. It's going to be on the very front. Some of those are a little different too, so if you want to change that up. And then design color here, I'm interested to see what that changes. Then we have another design here. Oh, well, that was easy. And then rim colors are rim colors at the end of the day. What is red? I am interested. Let's see. It's not with the decals. It is the silage side. Okay, so if you go with type 2, it's going to be able to change up that color. Sweet. Your only other new mod that we got today, at least, is going to be the Farm Silo Grain Liquid. This is one heck of a mod. It does require a production revamp mod as well, so if you guys are on PC, you probably have that installed already, but if you don't, you will need it. Pretty simple. We've got a dump spot and a loading spot, and then we've got this huge wall right here that tells you what you got, which is pretty darn cool. If we jump in and take a look at his liquid or lizard storage, so it would be nice to see a version that doesn't need production revamp on console, but that's just me wanting everything for everyone. We jump in, we'll go to silos, and we see it right. That's the wrong mod. There we go. Right here. So it's going to cost you $241,000 and holds 986,000 liters. And your last new mod for PC and Mac players today is the additional feature set for the Crosetto CMD pack that released over the weekend for all platforms. So this mod adds some functionality and other nice features to the Crosetto CMD pack. If you've got that downloaded, this mod is only additional. And you got some really cool stuff as well. So they've added the Italian license plates, added support for lubricating grease, added new realistic emptying mode, and added new dynamic emptying speed. And lastly, let's end with all the mods for PC Mac players that got updated, starting with the Italian Auger Wagon pack version 1.001. Hoses arranged, wheels fixed, and pipe animation fixed. Next is the Creina Slurry tank version 1.2, description version increased, lowered the cost of the hose configs, cleaned the file up, redid store and icon image, cleaned up the i3D, and lowered the decal view distance. Next to last, the Polish Fertilizer Pallets version 1.3 added SalMag. Add your last mod today, an update to Info Display Extension version 1.5.2, extended display for Platinum DLC Roller Coaster and Boatyard, the missing amount and remaining time, and formatting has been corrected at the animal sheds. This is a mod that I use all the time, so if you guys play on PC, definitely check this out. Well, guys, that is it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like on it, get subscribed if you're new, join the DjGoHam fam. Make sure those notification bells are on as well. That way, you never miss daily farming simulator videos here on the channel. We already released Farm Sim news today. We'll leave it linked in the description so you guys can see it there. We talked about the International 2+2 getting an update and some other stuff as well. Also, sound wasn't working on it for some reason. Worked fine on my end. I think it was a YouTube thing. Either way, everything seems to be working okay now. All be said, hope you have a good one. See you later. Peace.